What is up, church? As you can see, I am with Kevin, Pastor Kevin.
What's up? What's up?
And we're just driving around.
Driving?
Doing what you do when you drive, you know, being safe, watching the roads.
10 and 2.
10 and 2. Were you excited to get your driver's license?
Yeah. I enjoyed a little bit of freedom. So, yeah, it was good to, because I had to ride everywhere with my brother, and you know how your brothers are.
I don't have a brother.
Well.
So did you get your license like right at 16?
Yeah, like 1601.
1601.
Yeah.
Me too. I was ready to get my license because I was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just ready to get it.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, why you're at Declaration, all that good stuff.
I am Kevin. I am from Spring originally, pretty much my whole life. Originally from Spring, yes. I moved to Spring when I was 4.
So did you graduate from Spring too?
I did. Spring High School, class of 1997. Go Lions!
Oh. You were really big into choir, were you not?
I was. Back in high school and middle school, I was the epitome of the choir nerd. I was in the show choir. So, yeah. Did all that. We did all the elementary school musical holiday things, and I was in Greece in high school.
Greece?
I was in Greece, yeah.
That was a high school play?
It was.
Yikes.
Yeah. Did you sing the high notes?
How do you sing the high notes?
With your diaphragm. That's how you do it.
I don't know what that means. What's your favorite kind of music?
I grew up in the 80s, so I'm like it may be a little bit bad to say, but I'm like a kind of a rock guy. So like Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard. But secretly I also like
jazz,
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Really?
It's from my choral side because it's very choral. And,
I can see that.
So I like the harmonies and things like that. But don't judge too harshly.
Yikes. If you could vacation anywhere, where would you want to go?
I think I would want to go to Hawaii. I've never been.
Hawaii?
Yeah, but I hear it's really awesome.
Are you a pretty big beach guy? You like the beach?
Yes and no. I like the beach, but I don't like being hot, which is weird living in Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoy it. Yep. So, have my wife Megan. She's kids work her in the back. 3 kids: Peyton, Brooke, and Jenna. So yeah, that's us. I do the DC 5-6 ministry.
That's right.
5th and 6th grade. Awesome guys. So
if you were in 5th or 6th grade, come hang out with Kevin.
Yeah, because rumor has it I'm pretty awesome.
He is pretty awesome.
Came to Declaration by way of my wife.
Yeah, I think your story is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, so I tell my whole story.
I mean,
okay, I can tell you a story.
Yeah, tell it.
We were at a church in Willis. We lived in Spring.
That's a long drive.
It was a long drive every Sunday. We were doing children's ministry there, and it's a great church. It just never really felt like home for me.
Yeah.
And so Megan was like, we need to, branch out and go kind of do our own church thing. And so we did that. And she told me, hey, my friend John Cheryl is starting up this new church. And I told her absolutely not, because we did start up churches before. We did mobile churches where we tore down and we set up every week. And I said, I'm not going to do that. We've done that before and it drained me and I don't want to do that anymore. So she went to the planning meeting and came back and started telling me all these great things. I was like, that's great, but yeah, it's good for this John guy, but we're not going to be doing that. After the first message from John, I looked at Megan on the way home. I said, well, I guess we're going to a backup church now.
There it is.
That was about 4.5 years ago.
Well, tell me some stuff about what are you excited about 5-6 and just Declaration as a whole.
I'm excited. We've got it's our graduation season, so we've got a new group of kids coming in. We've got some kids that we've moved to youth, and so I'm really excited for our kids that we just moved on, what they're going to experience in youth, how they're just going to continue to grow in God and find out who they are and all of that. With our new group of kids, we're going to start some new programs. We're going to look at doing a 6th grade serve team.
Oh, that's really cool.
So they're going to come in the mornings and help, just like everybody else does, but going to give them a sense of purpose and community as well, because set up and tear down and small group like that is it's a great community of people. Yeah. So we just kind of want to build up their communities together. Since last year was a little bit weird with COVID and everything,
all that, yeah.
We want to get back to the community feel, and so that's our biggest thing. We just want them to see who they are in God and what they can do, even though they're young and fairly new at this life thing. God's already got great plans for them, and we just want them to step into it.
I think serving's important. Giving them something to be a part of, and not really just even be a part of it, but something to own, right?
Yes, the heart of God is to serve and not be served, and that's what we want to preach, and that's what we want to live, and so that's kind of what we're aiming for this year. It's awesome. Gonna be good times.
Yeah, that's exciting. If you were to talk to somebody who was interested in working in DC 5-6, what would you say?
I would say DC 5-6 is a great place to hang out, because what we're trying to do, we're just trying to build relationships up with our kids. They're at a very awkward phase of their life at that.
It's my favorite phase.
That 10 to 12, so they're just figuring out who they are, and they're coming off of that kids church high, and we kind of want to just be that bridge that gets them into their first phase of young adulthood. Our biggest thing is just building relationships, because we want to be there for them in the kind of awkward period. And believe it or not, they're not that scary.
So thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Kevin. If you ever want to talk to him about joining DC 5-6, you can email him at kevin@declaration.org. He would love to speak with you, love to talk to you about it. Or better yet, you can just talk to him on a Sunday morning.
Because I'll be there.
And he will be there. So we thank you guys for watching. This is awesome. Let us know if you have any questions. And we'll see you soon.
See ya.